Welcome to this presentation called Best Fast Ever. And one principle I really want you to understand is one size fits one, which is really saying the best fast ever is unique to you. The other thing before I introduce myself is that I want you to understand that this is a must teaching for mother bears and their cubs. A must teaching for mother bears and their cubs. Fasting should be foundational as part of your life. Okay, let me introduce myself and we'll get going. My name is Mr. Advocate. I'm the founder of RiseToYourTop. We, the collective we, the team, are champions of mother bears and their cubs. Our goal is to stabilize simultaneously mother bears and their cubs so that they can rise to their tops. Okay, let's get into fasting. The first thing that I want you to understand is that food fasting, which is what everybody thinks of first. When I say fasting, they automatically think food. Well, you know what? Food is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to fasting. It's only one element of fasting. So the benefits of fasting should be understood as well, and that is that there are benefits in the physical realm, which is again the food side, the relationship quadrants of our life, the financial quadrants of our life, our mental and our spiritual. So in essence, when we're talking about fasting, we're actually talking about fasting in all those 5 areas. And what's important also to understand is that it's an integrated system, meaning that all those 5 areas are interconnected, they influence each other. So to get maximum impact on fasting, in essence, what you need to do is have an integrated fasting system, a lifestyle that impacts on all of those 5 areas at the same time. For example, because they influence each other, lots of people, again, their fasting is in the area of food. You know, they go on to intermittent fasting, they go on to long-term fasting or some combination of the fasting. But you know what? If they're in a highly stressed situation, that fasting, the benefits of that fasting are probably going to be mitigated. They're probably going to be reduced. They're going to be offset by the stress. And lots of times stress is more powerful than the physical side and can actually eliminate the whole impact of fasting. So we need to again have a strategy of having an integrated fasting system. What are the benefits that I want to accrue to the mother bear and her cubs? And when you use the integrated system that I'm going to go over in more detail in future videos, is that the results are, one is for the cub, and yes, you mother bear, to be financially independent. I want you to have financial independence, because in that state we reduce stress and we can focus on doing other things in life. So the fasting, we want to impact our financial lives in a dramatic way so we actually reach, again, a state of independence in the financial quadrant. We want to, of course, have you, mother bear, have your cubs stabilized. Because when that happens, again, your stress level goes down dramatically. And again, you will have more energy to do more things in your life. And yes, I want this for you, mother bear, to be captivating in your relationships, whether it's with your spouse or whether it's your kids, but also in the workplace, to be captivating in the workplace. Because mother bear, I know you're influencing employees. If you're a manager, if you're a coach, you're influencing all the people in your coaching sphere. If you're a teacher, boy, do we want teachers to be captivating. So that's a major aspect of what we're trying to accomplish for the mother bear. And you know what? It's not so terrible to look and feel wonderful. It really isn't. Because visuals is what people pick up. So when they see us look and feel wonderful, they're going to be stabilized because of our stability. So you'll have a higher sense of confidence, in that state. So those are the 4 benefits that we're trying to derive from the fasting. Let me reach back and just tell you a little bit about my experiences, with fasting. First of all, I started the fasting journey 35 years ago. Yes, the videos even I watch right now in the last 3-4 years, the people presenting those videos weren't even born when I was into fasting. And when we fasted then, we basically fasted and did colonics at the same time. We were washing out, in essence, our intestinal system to get even a higher impact, from the fasting. And my sort of high end of the fasting was 10 days. My wife was 30 days. Unbelievable. Of course, she was a mother bear. That's why you guys are so fantastic. She went for 30 days. And then what I learned too, again, through 35 years of fasting, it was an integrated system, and I needed to think about fasting in the other quadrants at the same time. So the last fast that I did, which was about a month ago, it was a 10-day fast. It was 5.5 days of intermittent fasting and then 4.5 days of water fasting. So I did that 10 days. But at the same time, I decided I needed a fast from what was stressing me. And what was stressing me the most at that time was the news. Boy, the news was just stressing me, and that's just me. I listen to this stuff and it just seems all negative, and it was bringing me down. And so I said, you know what, I'm not going to watch the news, for the 10 days. And therefore I didn't even want any negative thoughts to come into my mind. So any negative thoughts that come into mind, I try to put a hold on them, put a stop to them, stare them down, if you like. So there was 3 areas, which was then the food fast, the news, fast, and the negative thoughts fast. So I worked on those simultaneously. And when that happens, the fast becomes, quite and powerful. Now, so what is the best fast ever for you? For some of you, the best fast might be the first one. If you've never fasted, well, the first one becomes, that was the best fast ever because you got started. It's so important to get started. So if you haven't fasted, boy, I'm going to be cheering you on to have your best fast ever, which will be your first fast. The next best fast ever might be the most transformative, meaning the ones that had the greatest results, that you saw the results of the fasting. You saw the transformation in yourself, physically, emotionally, relationally, financially. And you said, whoa, that was the best fast. I really, again, saw big benefits, from that one. Another best fast ever might be the one that immediately stimulated another one. In other words, oh, this stuff's good. I love this fasting stuff. It's going to be part of my lifestyle. So that could be the best fast ever, the one that stimulated that it became part of who you are and your whole health, program. And the best fast program might be the one that you finally got integrated. You were able to integrate, the 4 or 5 quadrants of your life simultaneously in your fasting, strategy. So again, the takeaway is the best fast ever isn't mine. Isn't that person's or that person's. The best fast ever is yours. So you're going to have to develop your style, your methodology, which areas of your life that you need fasting in. But I'm going to help you on that. So the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 4 or 5 quadrants, and I'm going to give you various types of fasting you might consider, so that you can develop an integrated, a comprehensive fasting strategy. And again, remember, we're doing this not only for ourselves, Mother Bear, but we're doing this also for our cubs. We need to lead the way. And again, I went over those benefits, and maybe I didn't hammer them home, but the benefits are truly, truly life-changing if you can develop an integrated fasting lifestyle. It's, and I'm going to go over other benefits that are more mindset-oriented benefits, because what you do in the fasting area will impact your job. It'll impact relationships again. You're going to see that this fasting isn't some type of just spiritual thing. And of course, fasting's been around for 2,000-3,000 years. We've heard about fasting. So it's nothing new, and certainly not new with me 35 years ago. That's for sure. But its impact is enormous. The integrated fasting is enormous. So again, I don't want it to sound too trite and everything else. But anyway, that's what I'm going to go over the next video. I'm going to go over, again, all the quadrants, show you different types of fasting and how you could implement them into your lifestyle. Well, thanks for listening to this. I hope that you're going to get on board with fasting, that you're going to do it for yourself, and that you're going to lead the way for your cubs, because this will be just powerful in their lives, as well. So thanks for listening. I'm excited about bringing the next video to you. It's going to be out within a week, and I'll correlate it to this one so that you'll know it's the second one to this one, as well. So have a great day, and at least start thinking about fasting. And then again, I will give you some more information so that you can start implementing into your life. Again, you have a great day. Bye for now.